What's up, YouTube? So you've seen the title of this video, now let's talk about it. So the basic story for Hobbs and Shaw, right, is madness. It's got everything that you could classify as madness in one movie. It's got a chemical that can just destroy the world. It's got a literal supervillain who's bulletproof, superhuman strength, and a beast. But we'll talk more about that in a second. And the only two people who can stop the world being destroyed is Hobbs and Shaw. This film, man, I'm not even going to pretend, it's ridiculous. It is absolutely 10 out of 10 ridiculous. If you don't like how ridiculous the Fast and Furious films are at the moment, take that and multiply it 1,000%. That's how ridiculous Hobbs and Shaw is. It doesn't even obey the laws of physics, mate. But to be fair, I can't deny it, this film was amazing. So I'm not going to talk any more about the story because I want you guys to go in completely fresh as I did, but I will talk about the characters. Now, Hobbs and Shaw themselves are the best bit about the whole movie. Right from the start, you know crystal clear, they absolutely hate each other, right? And some of the lines of dialogue we get are so funny. This is, without a second thought, the funniest Fast and Furious movie. All the jokes landed, they were so good. Dwayne Johnson, Jason Statham, together in this movie, perfect. There's just not enough time in this video for me to explain how funny this movie was. Go and see it right now. I honestly loved it, man. You can see Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham, they're having a blast of a time, man. It wouldn't even surprise me, right, if I found out that a bunch of lines of dialogue were just improvised because they were so good. So Hobbs and Shaw were great, man, but they've been in other films, so let's talk about the two new characters. The first character I was very sceptical, and I thought if any character's going to suck in the movie, she's going to be it. So Vanessa Kirby, right, plays Shaw's sister, and I'm going to be totally honest, she was epic. She's in this movie alongside these Goliath of male actors, and she totally held her own. She was way better than I thought she was going to be. And thank the maker for that, because her role in the film is integral to the story. But now we're going to talk about the master, the legend, the man I've been asking to be 007 for 4 years. Idris Elba is the supervillain in this movie, and I loved it. I loved every second he was on screen. And yes, you heard me right. He's a supervillain. Super strength, super speed. He's got a metal spine, mate. And he says the best line of dialogue I've heard all year, "I'm Black Superman." He's literally the Terminator, mate. I actually think he got called the Terminator in the film, if I remember right. But he just stole the show for me, man. When he was on screen, it was so good. I'm going to talk about the overall action in a second, but his action scenes in particular, epic. Someone make him 007 right now. So I've mentioned the action, so let's just talk about it now. It honestly didn't feel like a Fast and Furious movie. I'll tell you what it did feel like. Mission Impossible. It's hard to explain why, but when you go and see the movie, you'll know exactly what I mean. The action was on point, mate. Ridiculous. So ridiculous. But it was amazing. I had a total blast with it. And also, oh my days, the fight scenes, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Because Hobbs is a mountain, right, and he's just throwing people left, right and centre, rock bottoming people through the tables. That was the previous film, but you get what I mean. And Shaw is just a martial arts master. When they're fighting people on the screen, the styles are completely different. It was awesome to see. Whoever done the fight choreography, respect to you, man. So overall, man, this film did not disappoint me in any way. To say the action's over top is an understatement. The fighting was good. The story is just stupid, but straight up. You didn't come here to see a compelling story. You came to see Hobbs, Shaw, Idris Elba punch people in the face, explosions, car scenes, bike scenes, blowing up in people's faces. If you can just turn your brain off, remember what type of film you're seeing, and straight up you will love it. And I loved it, and that's why I'm going to give Hobbs and Shaw 8 nerds out of 10. Now, there is also 2 cameos, right? I'm not going to spoil who they are, but the levels of cheering in my movie theatre peaked, mate. I'm actually not sure where this film sits in my rankings. And with that being said, right, if there's anyone watching this video who wants me to make a worst to best Fast and Furious list, similar to what I've done with Avengers and X-Men, let me know in the comment section below. As always, thank you so much for your love and support, guys. This is ridiculous now. People turning up to see this stupid face. I love it. And remember, you will subscribe.